He damn near smoked you. We see it on Twitter. It's your boy James. Trust the process. Oh my God. I want to just talk about protecting your peace. And sometimes it's not easy to protect your peace. Sometimes we have to go through those hard times in order to appreciate the good times. Die being dirty. It's your boy James, Mr. Stop Being Dirty. Stop eating dirty. Trust the process. Protect your peace. You know what process I don't trust? The sneakers app. It is literally ridiculous how hard it is to hit on that app. I threw these on today. These are original release. These just like 8 years old. This is before sneakers app. That's when we had to wait online for sneakers and all that. I don't remember how I got these. I just been sitting. Bro, I have so many kicks. I'm telling you. I'm gonna start showing y'all my kicks and blogs. I'm gonna do like shit that I got from the sneakers app, shit that I paid resale price for, because I'm sitting on a nice little amount of sneakers. I don't really be on some everything that comes out. I like what I like, but some of my shit is exclusive. I'm gonna show y'all just so I could give the channel different content. You know what I'm saying? You see the blog I did yesterday. Go check that out, by the way, about how I lost the weight. Show you what I eat. And now, you know, I'm gonna do some sneaker blogs, show you what I wear. And she new mama Juju. Now, salute to Nunu Nails. She got Loaded Lux on a very good live, man. That Instagram live was, she had Loaded Lux talking. And it's crazy because he be so cryptic sometimes too. Like the way, I don't even think I said that word right. I don't know why I'm over here trying to use new words. That's a new word for me. I've never tried cryptic. Like he just be talking to motherfucking codes. Like she'd be like, yeah, so what color is Jim's hoodie? And be like, yo, listen, you don't understand that back when I got hoodies, like colors didn't matter because the color that I wore was all colors in one. So if you called it red or white or black, it would all apply because they all that color. Like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, it was hard to even catch a lot of that. I'm like watching it for like, this shit is mad, like 45 minutes an hour. I'm like, yo, I understood like 13 minutes of this. But what I did understand is what we're gonna talk about. So Nunu definitely had the pressure on Lux, which I liked. You know, she was like, okay, yeah, that's cool. But what about how you ducking this smoke with DNA? Oh, yeah, no, that's cool. But you know that rooftop line you had? Yeah, it's over for that. B-Dot's the rooftop dude now. That's who runs shit up there on the rooftop dot. You know what I'm saying? The Chilla Jones, you know, he was champion of the year, right? But Loaded Lux, like she got them answers out of him. For the way she was pressuring him, he definitely was talking his shit. He basically just tried to wave DNA off. So I'm gonna start there. Now, first of all, Sir Loaded, let me say this much. DNA is a hell of a competitor. He is a legend. He has probably, you know, he's up there with the most battles of all time, most views of all time. Just like, you know, this motherfucker's been around so long that he reinvented himself. He doesn't even rap about guns no more. Which I think would be now, even though Lux does, he's more intricate than just talking about guns. So it would be ill to see DNA's new style versus Lux. All I'm saying is, I don't care if you might not like DNA or like the idea of Lux and DNA. All I'm trying to say is Lux and nobody else can act like DNA wouldn't deserve a Lux battle. How doesn't he? You know what I'm saying? If Loaded Lux tries to curve it the way he's trying to curve it, it just makes him look scared. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can hear that and write in the comments and be like, oh, you crazy, Lux would kill DNA. Will he? Does DNA get killed in battles? I don't care who's it against. Son is nice. But moving on. Chilla Jones said he gotta wait your turn. I ain't mad at that. Chilla's fire. I'm not mad at the idea of Chilla and Lux, but I do like the response is like, I get it. Because you got two people in front of Chilla. Salute to Chilla Jones, champion of the year, and his I-95 freestyle was dope. Salute to Chilla. Moving on to the two names that's gonna go down. One we know is definitely going down, and one that should go down. We'll go with the should go. B-Dot. Lux basically said B-Dot can't fuck with him. And how can you blame Lux for saying that when B-Dot is the protege of Lux? Yo, some people be saying in the comments, and I bet I'm gonna see it today too, oh, B-Dot and Lux sound nothing alike. B-Dot has his own, listen, in a way, B-Dot does have his own style, so does Lux. But B-Dot's whole existence, to me, is based on Loaded Lux. It just is. B-Dot does his shit in his own way. The way what they talk about is different, but how they talk about it is the same. Does that make sense? Subscribe to the channel. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. What they talk about is different, but how they talk about it is the same. I like that battle. I think that is a battle to see. Definitely. I want to see B-Dot and Lux 100%. More than Lux and Chilla, more than Lux and DNA. But the battle that Lux has confirmed is going down is great news, because that is the battle I want to see the most for Loaded Lux, and it is Daylyt. Nunu basically, I said, like, what took so long? Motherfuckers be calling you out, this and this, and Loaded Lux, or one of those answers, like sometimes when you mixing up the pot and you got to get the, like he's putting, like he be acting like when he writes, like he's making a witch's spell, like he about to put someone under some sorcery or some shit, like I don't even know how to say that word either. Them weird words I don't be about. That's how I ain't about that weird life of all that extra shit. I ain't about none of that. I don't even know how to say that shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of blogs be going on crazy, like, fuck around, Jims was wearing a red hoodie, and now you gonna think something crazy about. Now I'm about protecting my peace. I'm about my Lord and Savior Jesus motherfucking Christ. But but look, which, by the way, I have another blog about, man. All bloggers have their own lane, their own style. I'm not here to judge anybody. To be honest with you, a lot of this shit is entertaining. I see everything that's going on. I ain't gonna go in specifics and talk about people in specifics, but I have no shade against nobody. I think it's entertaining. As long as you're not dissing nobody's children or putting anyone in harm's way, I'm really all, it's a dirty game, and it's an entertaining game. And, if you do what you have to do to get your money and get your entertainment, get your fans, I'm not mad at it. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, with that being said, Daylyt. Loaded Lux changed Daylyt's whole style. Do you understand that Loaded Lux battled Calico, and then Daylyt battled Calico as Loaded Lux? And then I think, for a while, Daylyt ran with the Lux gimmick, but now he is, he's found himself, because he was a confused rapper. Like, he went from the Philly Swain, Rich Dollar style, then he went from the Loaded Lux style, and now he is who he is, which is the best Daylyt. That Tay-Rock shit was incredible. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, it's like it was so many name flips and like things like that, but he made it so fire. Like, he name flipped them in a way, but it wasn't like, like a common thing. Like, he had rock flips that you've never even heard before. Daylyt has to stop with Medusa bars. I understand Daylyt, but that is your go-to bar. You love Medusa bars. But salute to Daylyt. Honorable mention, Danny Myers. I left Danny Myers out of my Loaded Lux blog last time of who Lux should battle, and that's honestly because me and Whites was a little lit, and I didn't really think it through as much as I was able to after Danny had wrote on the comments. You know what I'm saying? And like, he's right. I think Danny would be a great competitor, and he's running through so many battlers. Like, you have to understand, DNA, Danny Myers, there's not many people left for these guys. So the more they battle, the more it makes sense that they get these super elite gods of battle rap, because they've already battled so many other people. They already have so many people on their resume and things like that. But I think the Loaded Lux and Daylyt's gonna be incredible. If the Loaded Lux that battle Surf shows up to the Daylyt that battle Rock, Loaded Lux is gonna lose every single round. That was a beatable Lux. I'm sorry. Surf sucked, but Loaded Lux wasn't all that entertaining. That shit was like, I never watched it back. I don't remember one. Do y'all remember one bar from that battle? I remember echoes, serials, and chokes. I don't remember shit Loaded Lux did. And I only remember the bad things Surf did. That's how terrible that battle was. That shit sucked. But, that's also like what made Lux, but what if Lux would look way better than that next time? Especially he's smart. He's a tactician. He understands how to go against, like, he takes things at the right time. You know what I'm saying? There's some other battlers who do that as well, and Lux does that. So him taking Daylyt at the right time that's comfortable for him is smart, and it's the best idea for him to do that. So he's waving DNA off. He's saying Chilla gotta wait. He's saying B-Dot can't fuck with him, and he's saying that Daylyt is booked. And he even said, she was like, why it took so long? It's like Daylyt had to find himself, and now he did. So salute to Loaded Lux for being like, yo, I need to take you at your elite level. And for him to shit on B-Dot, I ain't mad at that either. He looks at B-Dot as a baby version of him. Chilla's name is just now ringing bells, even though it should have been ringing bells. He's the champion of the year this year, had an incredible year, but Chilla's been incredible every year. But we just started to notice now, which is unfortunate for him, but it's just the facts. And DNA, I mean, I get it. You know, there's just something that DNA lacks that certain people, just like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I guess the believable factor, I'm not saying that about him personally. I just know, being in the game, that's what people would say about him. But it's like, I guess that's how battle rap works. Like, you want to, like, really feel like this person will, when he raps about shooting your mother, that he would go and actually shoot your mom instead of you won't believe him. I guess it's the dirty entity we're in, but he deserves to be in the runnings for a Loaded Lux battle. Honorable mention Danny Myers, and an honorable mention I'm gonna throw to Mav Hoffa, only because I heard that was gonna get booked. So when my mind really thought about the battle, like initially I'm like, look, but then when I thought about it, I'm like, maybe it wouldn't be so bad. I just want to see Loaded Lux battle again, and I want to see Mav on Smack again, and I want to see Danny Myers, you know, in an elite battle, and I want to see B-Dot get the Lux battle. I want to see DNA battle a legend. Like, maybe that's just shit that I want as a fan. So let's make all of these happen. But starting with Daylyt, I don't know who would win that battle. It depends on who shows up better that night, and I guess that's a bland, regular answer, but it's just true. That was the best Daylyt ever and one of the worst Lux we just seen from recent, both of them. But you have to understand, we knew Daylyt for a decade. It took you a decade to look your best. Think about that. And it took Loaded Lux a decade to look his worst. So you really don't know what these motherfuckers can show up with. All I know is, giving Daylyt this much time and him knowing he has Lux, it could be some real crazy shit. I'm excited for it, you know what I'm saying? So salute to that live that Nunu did, because it got us all talking. Loaded Lux is talking his shit. I love Loaded when Loaded Lux starts getting tight. Like, oh, you think they could fucks with me? I love that shit about Lux. But, you know, what do y'all want to see? What do y'all think? Y'all agree with me? You disagree? Write in the comments. Subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Drink y'all water. Just in case y'all see my blog earlier, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to put this out tonight, same day I'm too blogged with y'all. I refilled this today. I didn't finish it, though. It was like right here by that bottom, but I refilled it just in case you think I've been baby sipping. Nah, bro. I took like 13 and a half pisses this hour alone, so about 37 of the day. It sucks, but you know what? Health is wealth, man, at the end of the day. Straight up. Get money and drink water. Salute to DNA. He's damn right about that. Let me know what y'all think. Trust the process. Protect your peace. Yo, this is hard. Y'all copping these scullies? Like, this is being dirty.